It's me, Burrito, and we're back at Orion. And apparently, I didn't learn my lesson, and I decided that after the palate cleanser that was Deathwatch Bunker, we're coming back to do the other side of this theme park. So if you've already completed one side like I have, you come to the administrator office where Willard is, and you ignore his ass, and you go right back around. You find Evie Dene, the HR advisor, because you go to HR to always reset your life, right? And she says, "Greetings, Nova Ryan employee. How might I assist you? I would like to begin my career anew." "Very well, that option is available to you, but I must warn you that you would have to start at the bottom, probably something like working in the mailroom or being a game designer." Is that like a joke? Are they. What? Wait. Was there some self loathing going on while this was being written? Because if so, that explains so much about the writing in this theme park. Anyways, I understand and accept these conditions. As you wish. Let me see. According to my records, you name is Vom Valimo, correct? Yep, that's me. I'll wipe our employment records. You will need to speak with Willard Wasselman III in order to be given a new entry-level position with the company. Thank you and have a nice day. All right, we're back with Willard, who says, "Hello, I'm Willard Wasserman III. Yeah, we've met before. I work for the Human Resource Department for Nova Rhine Industries. You must be from Blimo. Yeah, we've had this before. Good, good. I got word that you wanted to work with us. You still do, don't you? Yes. Good. Well, I can hire you as a mailroom attendant. Don't worry about it, though. It's just the title. I am sure we will find plenty of things to do. Please report to Byrick to get started." So you can see this is starting out the same as the last one, except we didn't have to go do the little introduction shuttle mission that we had to do before, where we're going around making deliveries to everybody. So we're off to start a little bit faster, but these first sets of quests are going to be pretty familiar. So hopefully I don't do crappy anymore. I'm not going to read them all because the text is exactly the same. Yay. Do I have missiles in here? No. Load them up, gamer. All right, so for this one, we're delivering stuff, I think, based on the quest. Something like that. Oh, okay, no. That's right. They give us the cargo, then we go deliver the cargo. That's right, that's what this mission is. I just did this mission like, what, 3 weeks ago? 4 weeks ago? You gonna dock? It's the light mercenary fighters, my favorite guys. That's right, I remember you. All right, we did the delivery. I think we're done, so I'm just gonna, yeep. Back with Byrick again after receiving and making his deliveries. Told him there were some pirates. Let's go patrol for pirates. Here we go, pirate hunting. All right. I remember like the first few waypoints, there's nothing that appears, and then eventually we'll find them. Oh, never mind. It was the second one. All right. So I remember we have to take out specifically light mercenary fighters, not the Krask pirates. So like this guy. Oh, great. I got like every tier 8 on me now. Cool. Should I just... Yeah, fuck it. Work. Wow, cool. Dude, this piloting command has failed me 3 times in a row. What are the odds of the highest level bomber call failing? Because I can't tell if I'm just having real garbage luck or the odds are shit. All right, was that it? Or Nova Ryan command. Asterisk, pound sign, asterisk, pound sign, repeatedly. I love how messed up these are. It's so funny. I think we're done. I think we go back to Byrick. Back with Byrick. We told him we killed all the pirates. And now we gotta go kill more pirates. Yeehaw! Where's the pirate leader? Not here. Where's the pirate leader? Probably shouldn't be flying with through the asteroid field with one hand off the keyboard, but you know, it's fine. Oh, that was leader, apparently. I forgot, like, it's kind of not clear which one's the leader. So you just blow him up until you're like, oh, found him. It might have said in his name. I just see unknown, and I just kind of, like, my eyes glaze over. I'm like, eh, you're all going to blow up anyways. It's fine. I'm going to clean this mess up, and then we're going to go back to Byrick, and we might be done with mailroom attendant already. I remember he doesn't take too long. All right, we're back with Byrick, and we've done the murder. It was actually very easy. And he says that we got to go get a promotion from Willard, who will lovingly extort us like usual. We have some leftover midlife from our previous little jump here. How much midlife do we have? 504 from that, and we've already earned 183. So I think we're going to have enough. So we now our security officer once again, and we have to go work with Dexon again. So let's go to Dexon, who he's downstairs, right? Yeah, this is all the freighter escort missions. Yay, I love the escort missions. You all know I love the escort missions. Yep, I go escort a freighter to make deliveries. Yay! I know this is the content everyone really came for. They came to watch Burrito do more escort missions. It's your favorite thing to watch. Wake up Saturday morning pumped and you're like, oh, new Burrito escort mission. Yeah, I wonder who he's going to escort this week. Yippee. Waiting for freighter number 2. Come on down. You've been selected to play on The Price is Right. What do you think is the going price for this? 97 percentile armor 10 mass. If you guessed the closest price, you can win a chance to compete on The Price is Right. I don't know what this bit is. It's escort missions, man. I gotta keep myself entertained, you know? If I don't, you're all just gonna be watching basically like a screensaver. That's actually probably a good way to put escort missions in this game for space. You're just watching a screensaver. Like, wow, ship slowly floating through space. This is my new favorite wallpaper engine aesthetic item. Oh boy. Can't wait until it rotates out to my aeromorphed anime titty girlfriend, though. So based on the path of the last one, I'm going to expect at least 2 waves of enemies to spawn. If it's similar distance. I could be wrong. This one could take longer. I just did this, but I don't remember it. But if you ask me to recite every escort mission I've done in this game and then tell them apart, I think that's impossible. They all blur together. Speaking of enemy fighters, they immediately jump in and engage with the like 2 or 3 of them immediately engage with the local Dathomirian NPCs. That's funny. Oh yeah, these are only tier 5. Random. And they're Black Sun. I'm sure they were last time. I just don't remember. I hope that in a future space update, they add another freighter to the game so I could look at a different model of freighter. It's the little things, you know. Rotational stock on ground PvP vendors? Nah, man, give me a different freighter to look at. Entirely the same Ithorian-headed ship. Oh no, more tier 5 Black Sun. What am I gonna do? Black Sun Crickricks to my collection of tier 5 quota kills. I haven't killed a tier 5 Black Sun Carax on this character yet. That's wild to me. Granted, I haven't done those duty missions with her, so that checks out, I guess. There we go. We're all done. See you in Corellia space. God, I wish I didn't have to, but off to the Corellian system. At least they're not making me land where you get the mission after every escort. So there's that at least. It just comes with the problem of if you do fail one somehow, that's a long reset time. So more pressure not to mess up. My cargo isn't going to deliver itself. Let's get moving. Theoretically, it could. I don't know why you can't just program a droid and have it do this. Feel like you could. Ah, the blackness of space. It's so relaxing knowing that I exist in this void as such a small component of it. I find comfort in obscurity. That's the poetry here, right? That's the subtle undertone being communicated by the game designers of me escorting this freighter straight into what looks to be nothingness. I'm sure that was the design intent. I'm trying not to think about the plot to the Nova Orion theme park any more than I already have. But man, it's hard not to. The writing was really an afterthought. Because I'm like, why is it everything I do is just literally chores for a company? And then all of a sudden the plot kicks in like partway through and I have to pick a side. They could have like built up to it. But I guess they could have done a lot of things, huh? Like this feels such like a waste of time narratively. That could have been used so much better. All right, this is the one that spawns in the big ship. And this thing's gonna jump out before I even kill this. See? It just is like, all right, bye. And then the other ships just despawn. I remember this. Off to the tattoo space. Here we go. Oh, there we go. All done. Had to hold out for 3 waves. That's it, right? Yeah, we're done. We can go back to Nova Orion now. I think we have more escorts to do. Yay! More escorts. I love escort missions. Yum yum. Orion and back, Dexon. One of our frays broke down. Need to repair it and then escort it. Cool. Yep, thought so. Another escort and mission. Yay! Except this time we're repairing something. Whoa. I'm not doing this. This is the autopilot. Back with Dexon. One of our transports went missing. Need to find it. I'll find it. Yep. There are pirates out there who would like nothing more than to get their hands on one of our transports. Don't waste any time. Here we go. We're gonna get jumped again, or am I just cruising for the rest of the time? I'm fine if it's just cruising, man. I just hope that he gets to his jump point soon. Surprise attack? Ah, shoot. Why is it always a surprise attack? Why can't it ever be a surprise party? These space quests, man, they're all about aggression, negativity. Where's the good vibes? That's what I want. I want there to be a mission where, like, it's like surprise party, and then, like, a yacht flies in, you have to dock with it, then you get in. It's just everyone's having a good time. Back with Dexon, hopefully for the last time, and he says, yep, good job recovering our transport. Apparently something has come up. You need to report to Skyron Wari as soon as possible. He's a security supervisor. I'm not sure what's happening, but Mr. Wari has made it clear that you're needed and soon. Yep, that's what I thought. Here we are with Skyron again, and it's like, Katarina has been killed by gangsters, but only after Nova opened fire unnecessarily. Go destroy the gangsters that inadvertently led to Katarina's demise. So let's go take him out. We're gonna have to jump around destroying a bunch of them. Bruh, he's so chunky. And his rex. Whoa! You guys want to, like, not do that? Yeesh. I knew those tier 7s were going to turn around on me at some point, but I didn't expect all of them at the same time. I guess I should have. They were all next to each other, huh? These guys are weenie butts. Grade A weenie butts. Oh, that's when I'm like, damn, maybe I should figure out how to fit a Zeta in here. Among the debris, yep, we found Katarina's toy, but who do we give it to? Well, obviously we're giving it to the guy who we didn't help last time, silly goose. All right, so last time we gave Katarina's toy over to Garrick Orion, the grieving father. So now we're going to take the morally dubious, I'm not sure if evil option of giving it to Jonas Nova. So to do that, we have to go upstairs, and then we have to go through the atrium. I believe Nova is over here to the south side or left side if you're leaving the elevator, I think. Do I remember? Yep, there he is. And if you talk to him, he says, please give Katarina's toy to me. Perhaps with it, I can convince Garrick to listen to reason. So I do. And then item given, 0 remaining. Let's talk to him. And it says, join Nova faction. Thank you for entrusting me with Katarina Orion's toy. It was one of her favorites. Wait, it was one of her favorite. And even though Garrick still refuses to see reason, I was at least able to make some small measure of amends. In my own eyes, if none other. Dude, this guy is all about that self-satisfaction. Oh, and you could work for Vothnyak if you are able to be certified for a promotion. Speak with Willard Wasselman III. So we gotta go back and bribe Willard again, which I think Voth is up here somewhere. All right, we're back at Willard. How much do you want now? Well, let's see. Now we got technician. Okay. 300 midlife. Here it is. Is that all? Yep, now we're a technician. Yay! Again. I think Voth was in here. Yeah. There's Vothanyak, who says, welcome to the new Nova Industries. No longer Nova Orion, just Nova. They've canonically still split, but now we're on the Nova side and not the Orion side. Thank you. It's a pleasure. We have been tasked with making Orion's life miserable. Can you handle that? It would be my pleasure. Good. Our first order of business is to rescue one of the freighters that was attacked by pirates. You think it's a trap? I know it is. Let's teach them Orions a lesson. This is the exact same dialogue as from the first NPC of the Orion side. Word for word, minus they changed Novans to Orions. The exact same. Now I understand why that NPC last time was so straight and to the point. It's because they wanted to reuse the dialogue for the other side, so they couldn't contextualize it if they wanted to reuse it. That is efficient. It's an efficient choice, we'll say that. Oh no, there's pirates nearby. No. Don't. They're gonna attack me. I already know it. We gotta strike first. Oh, they're shooting actually another random. No, whatever. We're just gonna do this. I don't care. I just don't want to get messed with anymore, man. I'm still coping from like the Orion side missions with these pirates always jumping me. I'd love to say this is the last time I'm ever going to do this theme park ever, but who knows. I still have some other pilots that I haven't done this on yet. Can you get off my ass? Alright, let's dock with this freighter to retrieve it. Time to do our favorite and escort the freighter. Yay! That tier 8 might be on me now. We'll find out if he follows me. Yep. Stay away from my freighter. Stay away from my freighter. I saw that. I saw you, little bastard. Communicator blank. All right. I'm like, am I supposed to shoot these guys? I am. They're just not aggro to me because of the flagging. Oh my god, the non-mission objective Orion pilot was on this too. Right, I gotta watch out for that. Here's Voth, who says the same stuff as the next guy and tells me to go do the same thing to make sure that the hyperspace lanes are safe. This is the same thing again. Oh boy. The hyperspace point is right above the Nova Orion station, where the first one was. That's funny. I think this is the fourth one. That's the one we need. Tier 9s, do not come near me, please. Alright, this is like the wave-based one where I have to sit and just wail on them. Yeah, take them out as they come in. Alright, we're gonna be here for a bit. Yay! I know I said the missions are gonna get different, but so far they're literally the exact same. I'm just getting them from somebody else, and we're shooting Orions instead of Novas. I think maybe the later ones are different, or at least maybe they are to different waypoints. I swear that the Nova ones were easier, but so far they're identical to the Orion ones. Coming in hot. It's like there are a variety of tiers, and then they flag appropriately after a few moments. They're like, wait a second, we're supposed to be mad at you. I think they are dragging some pirates into this. This should be interesting if that's true. Yep, now the tier 9s are on me. Guess what? Fuck you. Hey, look, the bomber call actually worked. Cool. Yeah, I think the bomber strike is doing its thing. I think it took one of the pirates off of me, at least. I don't think they've killed anything, but maybe they at least distracted something. I need to use a tube on this. Yeah, those bombers actually have some of those pirates distracted, so that was worth it. Oh, we finished disrupting the Nova shipments. We have to go land now. We're back with Vothanyak, who says the same damn thing as the last guy. Ooh, we're gonna go steal their supplies. Or we gotta make sure the supplies get to us safely. So let's go do that. Yay! Escort the freighter. Rendezvous with the freighter. We've rendezvoused. Oh my god. Are there a lot of these guys and I just didn't realize it? I'm trying to make them all mad so they don't shoot the freighter. I thought only like 3 spawned in, but this is more than 3, man. I got no chat. I got no capacitor, man. And there's still one trying to shoot the freighter. I gotta start killing some of these dudes. Taking too much fire. I had to piss them all off so they get off the freighter, but... now they're just kind of being weenie butts. Alright, we got them through. Was that it? Yeah, I guess so. One and done with this one mission giver on both sides. I guess he likes brevity. Back with Voth. Yep, same dialogue as before, just switching Novas with Orions. Yep, back to severing the head, which is where we have to go defeat the leader, their #1 pilot. Which, let's see if he's in a stinky little baby dune lizard again. Probably will be. They haven't really switched up any of the ships so far. I'm having like double deja vu because I was working on editing the VODs for the YouTube. And this was like one of the last missions I looked at before I ran out of time today to work on it. Because I remember my Top Gun joke about beach volleyball when I read the quest. Man, I'm not only repeating missions, but I'm repeating joke points. Gosh. What have I come to? Nova Orion theme park really has ruined me. Hey, could you guys get off my ass? Alright. Top Gun's coming for us. Can we handle him? This one's called removing #1, not removing the head. So the name's a little different. I'm out of capacitor, dude. But he's almost dead, so I don't want to use another tube on him. I'm getting greedy with these tubes. But he also, yes, he is in a small, smelly dune lizard again. Oh. This is just like the last time. There you go. We done? I think so. I know we are. Like, I know it. He only has us go up, do one thing, then land. But I'm always paranoid. Because there's been a few times where, like, I've gotten a space mission, and it doesn't, like, update immediately. It, like, waits, like, a few moments, and then it updates, and I don't want to explode myself. And I'd be like, ooh, you failed. And it's like, no! God, please don't make me do it again. Voth, am I done murdering everyone yet? Alright, Voth, I'm back. Did I get a promotion? Congratulations. There's some bad news. What's the bad news? Yep, they killed one of your top pilots. Whoa. Alright, we're going to war. We gotta go get a promotion so that we can work under Jonas Nova. How much have we earned? We have 426. That should be enough. If not, it'll dig into our token box and that'll be enough. Forget. How much do we need for this one? 500? Yeah. I'll eat through all of that we earned today and then a little bit in our token box. But now we're the Chief of Science. Whoa. All right, we gotta go work for the big man himself, Jonas. So let's go. All right, we're back with Jonas, who says, "I'm saddened that it has come to this. Garrett is out of his mind with Reef, but what can I do? I mean, you did shoot his child, so his forces are even now attempting to take control of one of my transports. I cannot let that happen. Please go and recover my ship. I'll take care of that right away. Thank you. Do what you must, though I'd like this not. Again, you're the one who shot his child. Like, nobody likes this situation, but if anyone should be, you know, maybe have an uprising against this, you, dude. Stop Orion's forces from covering the transport. Gotta wait for it. The target has arrived. I'm gonna slap its butt. I have to disable this, right? Yo, who's on my dick? Dude. I'm gonna chaff that. I think I got a tier 9 mad at me already. Do I have to disable this thing? Recovered, it just says recovered one. I think I have to disable it. It's not super clear on what I need to do. Oh wait, is it disabled or is it just moving so slow I can't? No, I think I have to disable this. Yeah, this is the one where I have to disable. The mission's just not clear about it. Learned that lesson last week with Griffin Striker, where we ended up following the ship that I was supposed to disable for like an unabated 8 minutes or something. And then when I figured out, it was too late and it warped out. And they're all like tier 8 lizards. They're all so chunky. They're annoying. I'm running out of capacitor. Yada, yada, yada. They have no business being this chunky. The only lizards that are allowed to be chunky are like crates and chemos. As in like the actual creatures, not the ships named after them. Let me emphasize that. Just explode. You got no shields, you got no armor, you got no riz, just die. The most callous thing I could say to these NPCs. Just gotta get rid of some of these guys. I'll just joust him for a little bit. They disabled my booster, I got lucky. That was a close one. Good work, pilot. Yay, I survived. Barely, we got through it. And then there's a surprise attack. Yay! What happened to the surprise party that I requested? Luckily, it looks like all the other ships DC'd, or they left, or they just stopped caring. So I don't want to jinx it. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah. Oh no. They hit my cap. They did not leave me alone, actually. They just stuck around. I have an idea. I'm seeing if I could just fly away, repair, and then go back. This is either giga-brained or, like, this is, like, a common strategy people use, and I'm just stupid. I've just never done it before. Yay! Yay! I just flew all the way back and repaired. Now I'm just gonna rerun my overloads. Yay! Alright, yeah, they followed me. That's fine. Oh my god, they all followed me. I still have all the other guys that I didn't kill following me. That's hilarious. That's why I took so much damage so fast. I'm trying to kill the ones that are, like, objective. But I might just need to kill whatever. Oh, I have pirates on me, too. Cool. This is gonna take a while, gamers. Burrito's struggling on this one. I just fell behind with killing, that's it, I just fell behind on slaying. And then I didn't finish my food, and now it's come back to haunt me, and now I'm out of chaff. Cool. Cool. That worked. Fly through my imp pilots. Please. I just need those guys to take some heat off of me. Man, I even got tier 9s on me and shit. I have all these allied bombers, and there's just no help right now. Get them, guys, get them. Oh, there's those pirates. Cool. They kind of forgot about me, but I guess now they took an interest in my booty. Or maybe they're the ones that killed the strike assistants. Woo! Tier 8 and Tier 9. I'm done. Do I really want to sit here and kill these guys? Thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it. Maybe I'll take out the Tier 8, but I don't really want to waste time on the Tier 9. Yay! I got a mid-life crystal. That's what I was hoping for. That was ass. That was bad. It was the same mission we've done before. I just think I had worse luck on the go, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how I messed that one up so bad compared to the other ones. We still succeeded, at least. Alright, we're back with Jonas, who says, well, at least the transport and crew are safe for now. You didn't even give me any crystals, you bastard. His pilots are rallying. I cannot afford to ignore him and become vulnerable. I must press my advantage. Go attempt to scatter his ships. Are there rally points? I'm on it. Are there? More of Gregorian's fires. You know what to do. Okay. It sounds like the quest that I got stuck on for Orion. Let's see if we get stuck on this one. Also, there is another bank transfer from Fecal P. I've gotten money from Dung Shipping twice now. Yay. All right, back up. Fully loaded. We gotta go start Smash. So let's go fly out of the first one. Yeah, I think this is another, like, do 2 different waypoints at different waves. I just think the waypoints generate in different locations, or at least hopefully they do. Hopefully. Are they all tier 8? They're all tier 8. Fuck it. I just can't believe that pilot command worked again. Yeah, this is another wave-based one. Where'd my imp ships go? Why did they abandon me? Why'd they already leave? Is it because that target died? I think it's because that target died. I thought they just hang out. Whatever. I was worried about time, because I know that if you don't kill some of these waves within a certain time period, then you fail. I think after we finish this set of waves, we're not going to spawn the second one immediately. I think I'm going to fly back and reload my tubes at the space station. Shouts to Legends for that new feature. It's actually finding a use in this situation. I know I complain about this doesn't seem very useful, but I guess when you can't land, or else you fail your mission, then all of a sudden it becomes pretty clutch, huh? I know I need to return to the hyperspace point, but they're kicking my butt, dude. Die, 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 why won't you die? Please, God, just die. Get off my dick. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's finish this. Oh shit, I need to get away. I don't want to accidentally fly into the launch point. Let's clear these guys, then we're gonna go reload our tubes, and then we'll spawn the next wave. Kind of resent how much HP these guys have. Okay. Let me go reload my tubes. I guess I can repair also. Then we'll spawn this next wave. And that will hopefully go better. And I stare into the camera. You know, I think all of the missions between Orion and Novaside are identical in terms of, like, content. And obviously the writing for the previous guy was identical. I think the main difference is just who you're working for. And on this mission, we can see that the waypoints are in a different location. There are no pirates pathing through that area. And that's the main difficulty of Orion's version. Alright, so we're waiting for our missiles to be loaded. It takes like 30 seconds. And I repaired. I can rerun the overloads while I wait. I have Bomber Strike ready again. I don't know if it's going to work when I use it, but that is an option if I fall behind on DPS again. Alright, so our missiles are reloaded, our chaff's reloaded, done rerunning overloads. Let's go do round 2. And hopefully, I mean, I think it's going to be the same wave content, so that's still probably going to be ass, but... So, like, on Orion's side, it spawns usually it will spawn different styled ways, but it usually was still like a tier 6, 7, then 8. And then in the case of the Dune Lizards, it spawns the Funky 5. But in this one, it just spawns... exclusively tier 8s and it spawns identical ships. So it's either 3-6, 3 chemos, or 3 dune lizards and a freighter, which the freighter's like tier 3, so whatever. Honestly, I don't even know why the freighter's in it. I think the only reason is that's what they made a wave function for, so they just rolled with it. They're like, I'm not making one without the freighter, screw it. Like, it doesn't do anything, it's just there to get shot. It might be best to use the bombers when the chemo spawn. The chemos are the least agile, and they are probably the biggest threats in terms of damage output, basically because they get pretty generous with those missiles. So I think the problem of using it on one of the 6 is that the strike package just can't keep up with the 6. They might be able to keep up with the dune lizards, but the dune lizards aren't as scary as the chemos. Yep, it's just tier 8s again. Oh boy, here we go. Round 2 of same song and dance. Maybe my inner tiger will awaken and I'll just delete all of these guys immediately. If my capacitor allows me to. See, I'm hitting them. I don't got enough juice, man. Maybe figuring out how to fit the Zeta in here would have been worth it. Thing is, again, if I drop the P4 and the armors, I don't think I could fit it. And I definitely don't want to drop my shield anymore. And I don't really want to go down from an engine 10. That'd be sad. That would make me sad. Thing is, I don't think I had better parts. I might have had a better engine laying around. Or I could have cannibalized parts from, like, one of my other builds. I just am, like, really lazy when it comes to moving around, like, ship parts. I really don't like having to, like, take everything apart and reassemble it all the time. I don't know why, I just find it to be annoying. Maybe it's because the ship terminal user interface is kind of ass. That's probably why. It just sometimes doesn't want to do what you tell it to do. Then you have to close it and reopen it to get it to work. It's annoying. Can you just die? That's like the main theme of today. Just die. Please God, just die. Not even targeting your components, and you're just like, duh. Alright, we gotta tube these lizards. And start aiming for those components. As now we're definitely falling behind on the slaughter. Bombers? Bombers. I know they're not gonna kill those chemos, but maybe they could just get them off me for a hot minute so I could finish off the lizards without, you know, having to fly out and shunt repeatedly. Who's shooting me? You saucy bitch. I don't know which chemo I call the strike package on, by the way. So I'm just gonna, maybe it was this one, I'm just gonna try and comp him, leave him, let the strike package tickle him. I am at the hyperspace point, leave me alone. Chemos, oh good, they're all chemos. I might have just gave those chemos a shot at my ass, but I saw this one was a tier 6 and not a tier 8, and I'm gonna take out the tier 7, just try and get rid of some of these targets. Fortunately, I'm gonna lose the oldest tier 8 in the scuffle here. I don't know which one's which. And I think I'm running out of tubes. Sounds like a fun trip. Yeah, we, mission failed because I couldn't kill the fighters fast enough. I'm gonna... see, I knew this was gonna happen if I couldn't figure out which one of those chemos was the one that I was supposed to kill. I don't even think that wave was around that long. It just didn't feel like that long. I might be able to, like, fit the Zeta. Oh, there's tier 6 hiding in the group. That was the one I needed to kill. Thought there was tier 8, so I didn't even bother looking for the other one. I could have just deleted that tier 6 also. That sucks. We are 95% also. We were almost done with that mission in its entirety, so that's a little frustrating. It might be more efficient, though, just to run the Zeta, just because I have a faster recharge rate. I don't know if I have any parts around for it, though. Like, I don't know how much mass I could save. I might be able to save some on the engine. I don't have anything to replace the shield, I know that. Or I might, actually. I don't know if it'd be much better, though. See, the Zeta's like 60k. If I take the P4 out, that'd save me 30k. And then if I swap out the Epsilon's like... No, I think the Zeta's actually like 90k mass. I think I could do it. I'm trying to think what else I could do. Like, for the setup. Reactor already swapped out. Nova 5. 30k mass. Yeah, because the cap is 37. The P4 is 13. That's 50k. I have to come up with 40k more mass, I think. Which I don't know if I can make that much up. Like, I could drop the armor and that would give me about another 10k. I might have a lighter engine, but not by much. Let me look at my ship parts really fast. I have a ship loadout tool that I have a bunch of parts stored in. Yeah, so 37, 13, 40. I could save 5k on the shield, or 4k on the shield, 44. If I drop both armors, that'd be another 10k, 54. I don't see myself being able to fit it without like dropping the engine down, and I don't think I have a lighter engine. Yeah, I don't have anything that I could swap this out with right now. Okay, well, I guess I just gotta get good, gamers. I like how I failed the same mission that I failed on Orion's side. I know I can do the missions after this easily, because after doing those with Griffin, now I know what those look like. It's just this one, at least, again, I don't have pirates pathing through. I think that's what made that untenable to me for me to do solo. When I did this solo last time, I was in a crate, and unfortunately, there's nothing really better I can fit Imperial side to do this with. Actually, I have an idea. We're gonna have to bring my smuggler over here, though. But I had a brain blast. This is gonna be super stupid. But I I think it will work. Because I just realized something, and some of you might be going, well, duh, burrito. Duh. All right, we're back. I couldn't figure out a way to fit a bigger capacitor in my X1 or XG1. So I had the brain blast of what if I just gave myself my lambda. So now we're running a POB size shield and capacitor, 2 weapon 10s, and a lot of hopes and dreams here. So this is definitely more firepower, not as agile. So might be a little wacky the way I'm flying, or wackier than usual. But we should be able to tear up the chunky ships a little bit faster with this. We do still have Proton 4s in it as well for a little bit extra oomph. But yeah, I just couldn't... There's no way that I was going to fit a bigger capacitor without sacrificing also firepower at the same time in the XG1 with the parts that I had. So we're just gonna... So I just said, screw it. Let's just go for a big beefcake. I didn't set weapon groups, dude. Remember to set your weapon groups, everybody. if you're utilizing them, which you probably should be if you're not. Oh, so swingy. I forgot this flies like a tub, man. Man, I'm killing these slower than I was in the XG1 because I can't friggin' aim. I also forgot to set my weapon groups, so that probably didn't help, but whatever. Fly out, turn around. Yeah, I know. I'll go back. I'm just trying to get an angle on this guy. Did that fail because I was too far away from the waypoint? I don't feel like I was killing him that slow. I think I'm back in the camp of this theme park's garbage. Which, I don't think I ever left that camp. Yeah, maybe the failure is based on range from the waypoint, because I was far away from it for a longer period of time. Maybe that's how I failed it the first time, was not just damage. Should I downgrade one of the weapon 10s to weapon 8 for more cap? I mean, it doesn't matter, I'm hitting the target. I run into the same problem, just like slower, right? I guess a constant fire rate's better than this, huh? Maybe we'll move the weapons around a little bit. I could take one of the weapon 8s from the XG1, slap it in here, and maybe that'll give me a net positive on the cap regen. Yeah, right now I'm just like, I'm gonna have to come back here, so I have to slay these guys when I come back, before I come back, so I have to kill these guys, right? But the thing here is I'm just testing it, I'm like, you know, this doesn't feel that much faster because, yeah, I have more capacitor, recharges faster, but I have to stop so frequently. And my turning's ass. It's also one hole less gun. Oh, I gotta launch the escape pod. I thought the Lambda was gonna make it easy mode, but turns out it's not necessarily true. Like, do I not even need to kill them? Like, if I just comp them all, would it be fine? Because I always thought I failed this mission because, like, I'm not killing the waves fast enough, and you don't kill certain waves fast enough. That's how you fail. But am I just misinterpreting it, and it's just I keep ending up being too far away from the hyper point for too long? Which, I mean, if that was the case, man, that's a strict timer if I fuck that up. Alright, let me try something. What's the best one here? 25, 39, 25, 39. They're all basically the same. And mass doesn't matter. Actor drain. I think this one's a slightly better, so I'll unload that one. And then for this one, it's like that green one was better, so I'll unload that one. Okay, please God, just let me win. I was so close to completing it the first time too. It was 5% away. That's so frustrating. All right, so I downgraded one of the 10s to an 8. So I'm hoping that this kind of gives me more, that it doesn't drain my cap as fast. And maybe that'll make it a little bit better. I don't know. Like, yeah, I'm not going to be killing them faster, technically, but I'll have more consistent fire on them? I don't know, dude. Capacitor obviously doesn't drain as fast anymore, but... damage is not bad. Specifically because the capacitor is more consistent. I forgot. This thing's... Oh, I can't fly it like that. If I fly it like that, I'm just going to keep spinning. It's funny, the weapon 8's refire rate's way faster than the weapon 10 I have in here, so it's just funny to see the cadence of the shots. And guess what? They're both green. No more Christmas lights or no more green and yellow. So anyone who had a problem with my blaster colors, there you go. I've inadvertently made them match. You're welcome. This sucks. Sucks. This really is just a ship for like taking out the convoys and banging out the gunships with. It's not really for this. It just feels so sloppy to fly. That was the best turn I had the entire time I've been up here in the Lambda. Easily the best turn I've done. I don't think you're going to see anything better than that from that. I don't think you're going to see any better than that for me in this thing. For, petition to have Nova Orion theme park just fucking deleted. Flying like ass. Just die. I'm not even close enough to hit him. Please, God, just die. Am I just having like really bad rolls on damaging these guys or what? I was like, am I just having a bad time? Oh my goodness. Somehow I caught up on eliminating waves. Maybe it's because I started using missiles and they spawned some weaker craft. Probably the latter. Probably the latter. I just don't know why these waves are so brutal, dude. Like, I know we talked about earlier how this used to be, like, the hardest content and whatever. And if it, like, was intended to be done as a group, it's fine, but it's not really advised to be do as a group. And again, if you try this as a group... Well, the quest doesn't tell you, hey, you might want to get friends for this. You have to, like, you know, only one of you do it one at a time. Because if you, both have the mission, it's gonna be like, uh-oh, let's spawn double of everything. So it doesn't really work as a group quest chain, but it also feels like it was meant to be done with a group. I don't know, it feels whack. Because this was definitely harder on live, because Legends has made adjustments to the space game to make getting good loadouts more accessible, like with crafted parts and whatever. So if you didn't have good reverse engineer parts on live, this theme park was basically just miserable. Or if you had or if you didn't have access to a good chassis for this theme park. Okay, let me I'm gonna go reload missiles and then I'll spawn this one. Okay, all loaded up. Let's go back out. I wonder what a good space theme park would look like. Probably look like this, but like not shit missions into like actually good writing. Stop firing missiles point blank at me, you assholes. The distance warning comes up. Fuck, where is it? When you get about 2,000 meters away from the objective, which is annoying. So we gotta go back. I know those chemas that spawn in are of lower level. I can jump on them, but I think I gotta get rid of these 6. Again, I'm not sure if it's about kill timing, like time between kills, or if it's like proximity from the mission objective, but I don't feel like experimenting. So I'm just gonna play this like I think it's time-based, because I honestly don't know at this point anymore. Like, I don't know if it's one, the other, or both, so... I forgot there was a stage 3. I am going to... I swear. I have to leave it, because I think it's on a timer. Like, I have to get there in a certain period of time. I think I have to go another point. Maybe. No. Alright, let's go land. Talk to Nova. Alright, we're back with Jonas. We're gonna turn this in. If you're watching this on YouTube, some time has passed since last time because, yeah, I got tired. But we think we, like, did a bunch of killing. Yeah, Nova even says we did a lot of killing. So much loss of life, but it grows worse. Garrick refuses to back down or to see reason. So be it. I would not just lie down and be trampled. Perhaps the fight will go out of him if he has no more ships to throw at me. I'll do whatever you need. This will likely be the final battle. Prepare yourself. Yeah. So this is the last one. This is the same as the last one on the Orion side where we go from waypoint to waypoint. Just slaughtering. So let's go launch up into space and do some violence. All right, so we're doing the final battle like we did last time, where we're going to be having to go point to point fighting all of the Orions this time and not Novas. However, I do not have Griffin Strikers backup like I did last time, so I'm going to need to be a little bit more careful engaging with them all. I think I'm going to let the Novas at least take a pass at them before I start, you know, pulling in there, because I'm pretty sure they're all going to get mad and turn on me as soon as I shoot this chemo. But let's find out. Let's turn around. Let's get these light fighters, I think. Who followed me? Those guys are just kind of still flying around the waypoint, so you know what? Screw them. Oh, never mind. They're the ones that are actually after me. The other ones are engaged in a fight. Haha! Well, I don't have all of them on me, so I'll take that over... I'll take 3 over 6, you know? It's good that we got these ones on ours, too. These are the light fighters. It's a little bit harder for the allied NPCs to deal with these guys. I am not in the Lambda this time because I just didn't like flying that without the POB engine in it, which I could have threw that in there, but you know, whatever, man. The XG one's more fun to fly. Doesn't feel like I'm dragging butt through space. I honestly felt like I had to turn my DPI down to like 100 when I was flying the Lambda, man. It did not feel good with a mouse. I forget how many battles we have to do. I can't remember. It's like, I think it's like 4. All right, let's get the 2 that were still on our Nova compatriots. All right, so we're done with the first part. We've destroyed the 6 ships that were here. This part 1. Let's move on to part 2. I believe there's 4 parts, if I'm remembering the Orion section correctly. So I got a few more fights to do. Hey, none of that. No. No, dude. Ooh, ah. Whoa. Hey, bombers, deal with this, guys. Thank you, bye. I didn't realize how close I got to those pirates. Real talk. I guess I'll go do, like, a safety repair before we go over to the fight. Remember, everybody, when you run repairs, you gotta rerun your overloads. My learning lesson with that one was during a space invasion. I went back, got some repairs, because I was like, sure, I got time, and then, oh, you're still on my ass, great. And then, I was like, hey, where's my overloads? Damn, some of the Novans... One of the Novans took some damage. Well, took some shield damage. Probably on the first pass. Let's do what we did last time and try and take out the chemo. There it is. Well, actually, it's gotten hit. Let's target something that hasn't gotten hit yet. Like this sick. This sick that's flying straight at me. Well, with the delay of getting over here, it's gotten at least some more of the Orions mad at the Novans rather than me, so I don't feel like I pulled that many ships when I actually initiated combat, so that's a plus. Taking my time to get over there felt maybe beneficial. Alright, we finished part 2. Yay! On to part 3. Just slaying through here, man. This time I'll try and avoid pirates on the way. Emphasis on try. I got to this fight too early. I think everything's mad at me. Oops. Well, we'll do our best. Yep. I kind of want to call the Imperial assistance, but I'm a little afraid that they're gonna shoot the Novans, so I'm just not gonna. I don't know how the flagging's set up for that, so rather not find out. That's why we saved my tubes, by the way, because I had a feeling that I might do this at least once. No, dude. Oh, I have a pirate on me, too. Yeah, that'd do it. I felt like I was taking a lot of damage really fast suddenly. Oh, some of the pirates are starting to shoot the Orions. I'll take it. See, this mission's not that hard. I just wasn't paying attention and then made it harder on myself, and now I have pirates on me. Classic burrito. Okay, well, at least it looks like the NPCs drew some hate off of me. I'm gonna start comping things and then fly back towards them. You plucked the pirates? I think I saw that. Thank you. I'm like, oh, there's another player. Oh, the pirates are chasing them now. Convenient. Those were some... Oh, hi, pirates. Oh, they want to fight the Orion. Okay. Only 2 left. I don't know if Kiosis is fucking slaying them or what. Someone's killing the shit out of them. Rip. Oh, no. Must be the pirates, then. The Novans can defeat enemies. It's just unlikely, given the tier differences. So I'm pretty sure it's mostly the pirates doing work here. All right. That was the 3rd one, so on to the last. The final battle. And I'm gonna recharge my... I mean, should I repair? Probably. Maybe. If the station's on the way. Kind of is. All right, we'll go repair for we'll do safety repair. Oh, the pirates are in the brawl, and this time they're shooting my allied ships. I'm gonna have to take this pirate out. Oh, look, it's only a tier 6. All right, so if they're blowing up my allies, I can't let them live. But if they're blowing up, you know, my enemies, well, enemy of my enemy. I was gonna say that maybe I should have had them reload my ordnance when I was at the station, but that takes 30 seconds, and considering my allies are already getting blowed up, probably good that I didn't sit around and wait for 30 seconds. Oh, another pirate. Gotta get the pirate. Why is the final fight inside the spawn for the light mercenaries? The fuck? I mean, luckily they're all the tier 6s, so it's not that bad, but it's just more to deal with, you know? I like how we're all talking about GameCube and nostalgia shit, but Burrito's like, hold on, I'm getting my ass blasted. Gotta focus up for a second. I thought I killed it. The classic, I thought I killed it, but that was just his butt exploding in my face. Where's my last target? I disabled that pirate. I comped that pirate. I know this guy's getting shot by another pirate. Which, what level is this pirate? Another tier 8. Honestly, I think I'm going to save this Orion fool while this pirate's distracted, because again, as soon as I defeat that Orion, this guy's going to jump on me, and this guy's way more dangerous than the other dude. This guy's got tubes. I don't want to get missiled. There we go. Alright, let's get the Orion now. Oh, he's right next to me. Just waiting for capacitor. Glad I didn't do this in Lambda, though. I know that would have been better cap, better, more uptime on DPS, but you know what? It's more fun to fly this, so... Alright, that was the last one of the final wave. That's it. Let's go back to Orion after I killed the pirates that I, disabled, because I want that loot, baby. I haven't looted anything really Gucci yet from Nova throughout the entire time doing this, so we gotta get something, man. We're back with Jonas, who we finished the final fight, and now we've completed Nova, and with the VP of Technical Development. Yay! And he says, Garrick now has no choice but to back down. I don't know for how long, but at least the foreseeable future. I appreciate your efforts in this unpleasantness. I authorize you to be able to try my prototype ship engine and weapons. Speak with Sile and Nora about that, which Siles are over here. So this is the vendor that you would go to if you complete the Nova side. And you can buy basically similar things here. However, there is an end game to this. So the requirement for completing this section is you have to do both sides of the Nova Orion industry. So you have to have all these badges. Join the faction, complete the Orion missions, complete the Nova missions, join the Nova faction. You have to have all those. So depending, it doesn't matter which one do you first. You can do Jonas first, or you can do Garrick first, but whichever one you end with, you go back and talk to that individual. So we ended with Jonas Nova. So I'm going to speak to Jonas Nova, and he's going to say, something dreadful has come to my attention. It seems someone may have been manipulating recent events, causing Garrick and I to be at each other's throats. One of our comm techs intercepted a transmission that hinted at this. I must learn if it is true. What can I do? Find the source of that transmission. The description says a strange transmission was intercepted by communications tech at Nova Orion Station. The source is unknown, but the message implied that someone had been manipulating recent events between Jonas Nova and Garrick Orion for their own personal gain. You have been asked to find the source of this transmission and learn more. Accept. Let's go find the source of this transmission. How annoying is it to acquire the Core 02 Exodrive Airspeeder? You mean the Flashpoint vent token speeder? If you like PvP and are patient with Flashpoints getting going, it's not too bad. It's only like 4,000 tokens. If you're not a PvP fan, it's pretty miserable, just because Flashpoints don't give a lot of tokens passively. There are some people who will stubbornly stand there for passive tokens, but it's not worth your time. Like, if you stand for the entirety 45 minutes, you'll passively earn maybe like 30 tokens if you don't die the whole time. But like 2 Flashpoint skirmishes, so like something that takes maybe like 5 minutes would get you 150, right? It's easier to get tokens if you're a profession that hits a lot of targets at once, so Commando. Because you get tokens every time a player's killed, and Commandos have abilities that let them hit a lot of targets without having to directly aim at them, killing spree. So, but you can farm it as any character. So you have to do the activity. You don't have to. If you don't want a PvP, you can buy Flashpoint tokens from other players. They typically sell it on vendors, and if they're not selling it there, you can go into the trade chat and ask to buy some. I think they usually sell for like around 2.5 to 4K a unit, so much cheaper than Restus combinations. Just make sure you buy all the ones of the faction you belong to. So if you're Rebel, buy Rebel ones. If you're Imperial, buy Imperial. They don't intermix and there's no trading, but you can't convert them. You'd have to trade with another player. 4K is not too bad, but keep in mind, like, 4K is the same amount that an AT-AT head takes. So, like, I go to flashpoints occasionally, maybe like once or twice a week, and maybe I get a few hundred comms a week if actual PvP happens. But like, if I went like every day, or like, there's discords that will throw up what they call signal flares, and they'll ping everybody when something's going on. Most of the PvP happens at flashpoints, so it's not too hard just to bump into it. But, eh. All right, we've arrived at the first waypoint, which that's not it. So let's go to the next one. Yay. To the point where you have space for money and buy your way through the ground content. Yeah, that's what a lot of spacers do. So, definitely doable. You can get server best without having to step in a heroic dungeon. Granted, you won't get the stat bonuses if you don't, but they're minor, so. We're at the second waypoint. Gotta move on to the next one. All right, we got to the next waypoint, and it says, surprise attack, destroy all the assault ships, which looks like a bunch of KSEs that are tier 6, and they say Vane's Fighter. Edgy name. Edgy boy, edgy lord, and he's sending all his buddies out in fire sprays. Dude must be like a Django / Boba Fett stan with a name like Vane and suiting everyone up in fire sprays. All right, we destroyed the surprise attack. They're all tier 6s, so not too bad. Some of the attacking ships broke off and fled. Go after them. Travel to Ord Mantell, destroy ships. Let none escape. All right, we gotta go hunt down some ships. We gotta scan for them though. I didn't see them fly off, but maybe they jumped right before. But it was like a short range jump. There's no hyperspace skipping in Galaxies. It's a safe space. I didn't mean to make that a pun, but you're welcome. Are you using mostly crafting parts or reverse engineered stuff? It's about half and half. My weapon 8s are all reverse engineered. My armors are reverse engineered. But then, like, the capacitors and Epsilon. The engine, I believe, is just a Nova. And the shields, I think, a Chapat, I think. It's a crafted 10. It's a pretty, like, common entry-level build for Ace. I intentionally wanted to run a more entry-ish level build for these missions to demonstrate that, like, yeah, you need some parts, but not anything insane. There are Vane's Fighters, Stalkers, and Punishers. The Punisher's a tier 7, spicy. One thing I love about fire sprays as NPCs is they're big and slow. They can be a bit chunky. All right, we destroyed the Punisher. But we have to eradicate the entire squad. We're getting hyper lethal in this one. Not that we haven't been already. So let's take out the Fighters and Stalker. Stalker's also a tier 7. You get together weapon 8s and some other stuff. You have the Nova engine. You'll start looting a lot of reward weapon 8s once you start doing convoys. Like, not even tier 6 convoys. Just even do tier 5s, you get a lot. Okay, we destroyed everyone that was trying to escape. Anything else? Or we gotta go land? Nope. We detected a transmission to one of the ships from the Tatooine system. Seems like some of your attackers must have gone there after their initial assault. We gotta jump to Tattoo space and chase them down. Let's go. And then I loot not an insignificant amount when I'm doing like high tier duty missions. At one point, I think I had like a bunch of them, like a bunch of weapon 8s, and I just sold them all on my vendor. They're pretty cheap if you're getting them unreverse engineered. Like, I think they cap out usually around 70,000 credits each. So if you got some cash, you could just buy stuff and then reverse engineer it yourself. And again, it doesn't need to be baller. It just needs to be good enough. Just try and get, like, you know, a good reactor drain on it so you don't have to sweat the reactor. I mean, you're in a chemo, so you got some flex, but I have some reactor problems in this shit because of the lower mass. And the energy drains on these weapons aren't terrible, but they could be better. If I took out the P4, I'd be fine, but All right, we're here in the Tattoo space. Stay alert, pilot. We've located your target. Stand by to engage. All right, standing by. Okay, looks like we already got Vane Stalker and Punisher again, and then we got a Decimator, tier 6. Vane's Prowler. Wow, we got 3 Decius? Excuse me? Wait. Oh, this might be a little spicy, everybody. Never mind. They can't shoot. So I'm gonna joust some of these dudes. I'm gonna try and reduce the KSE numbers. Oh, I have to recover an enemy ship. And apparently that was the one I needed to recover. Why is it specifically that one? Did it say to recover that ship? It just said, targets arrive, watch out for its escort. Okay, well, go back to Nova and get it again, I guess. Reading's hard. I'm almost through all the space stuff I can do, but I still gotta eat shit on some of these, I guess. Whatever. Some early 20s green ketchup. Are you talking about my blasters? I haven't heard them referred to as green ketchup. Usually people call them Christmas lights because it's red and green. No, the Squeeze Me. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. I remember when Heinz did have that run of different colored ketchups. I guess it was like to appeal to kids and get the parents to be like, well, buy the fun ones. But they picked some pretty disgusting colors. Because, like, obviously they couldn't, like, yeah, Easy Squirt, which, again, is a fucking terrible name also, by the way. Hopefully I don't need to elaborate as to why, but, you know. Anyways, there was, like, green and purple, and I think orange, which orange is pretty close to, like, what mustard bottles look like, so that's a little bit of a what? But then, like, green and purple are probably, like, the most disgusting colors you can make as, like, a condiment. And I know someone say a burrito green, like pesto sauce. I'm like, yeah, but it has a different texture, and it's not just like a pure like like artificially green. Like maybe like if it was a frosting, same with purple frosting, like on a cake or something, totally fine. I got a weapon 7 with a fucking C tier energy shot, but yeah, like I remember seeing the ads for that as like a kid, like you know watching TV, and I was just grossed out, man. Who's making weapon 7s? Some people do to fit it in specific builds. Very niche stuff, but it's not common. I was like, wow, I got a weapon 7 that doesn't suck, but it's a weapon 7. Not useless, but not within my purview right now. I asked for a good drop, and it was a monkey's paw wish, man. I was like, I wish I get something good, and it's like, here's a good weapon 7 on energy. Thanks. I mean, at least it was like good on the energy shot, which is one of the more important stats, so. Alright, I'm doing this again. Yeah, long story short, I remember watching the ads as the kid and being disgusted while even watching it. Then I remember seeing in the store and be like, that's gross. Ketchup's red, bruh. Granted, it's not. Ketchup's artificially colored to be red, but I digress. Okay, so the quest objective is disable Vane's Punisher ship. I just didn't read it because everything coming over the comm was like, fuck them. And I'm like, okay. I think we're going to approach it the same way as last time. We're going to do a run on one of the VTs, get a Decimator out of the way. Try not to blow up the Punisher in the process. And then disable it or something. Okay, unfortunately I didn't kill it. I think some of the other stuff. Be the Punisher, be the Punisher, be the Punisher. I don't want him to get away, so I'm just gonna... That was dummy dangerous, by the way. Probably didn't need to do that. I'm lucky that I didn't get away with worse. I'm sure I had plenty of time to do that. I was about to say, where's the other VTs? I only blown up one, and there's 3. Where's the third? Or did I miscount? All right, now I gotta escort the captured ship. Well, I guess disabling that ship first to let the capture protocol go through is more efficient. Because then I'd have to sit around and wait for it. At least I got to blast stuff while I waited. I can't get out of this without... I can't have one space stream where there's not an escort mission, it seems. You know what I mean? Granted, I know it's like one of 4 mission formats, so the probability of getting escort missions is extremely high. Also, I didn't realize VTs flew in, I would definitely have not just sat there and get my ass shot. Or I guess in this case it was my front. Oops. Burrito needs to get his eyes checked, which is true. I haven't been an optometrist in a while. The VTs are really dangerous, though, in an escort mission, because, you know, they could just keep shooting, baby. Could you, like, not throw so many VTs? Thank you. You know, having an escort mission where the ship isn't, like, particularly tanky and you're having to fight off waves of back-to-back gunships. Well, I guess they're only POBs, but still. Kind of mean. Granted, I believe this was implemented specifically for Legends as a way to reintroduce the ship chassis that we will get as a reward for this. Or I believe it's the ship deed itself. As the deed was previously a reward from the trading card game that was on live, where you can get loot cards. I don't want to spoil the surprise for those who don't know. Granted, it might be in the thumbnail of the YouTube video, so it might have already been spoiled by me, but whatever. Gotta make it clickable. Alright, we finished the escort. What's next on our plate? Is that it? I guess we go back to Nova. Ooh, that Weapon 7 might be the best thing I've looted so far, sadly. For those who are like, why are you sad about it? Weapon 7s typically aren't the best for ship builds. They're usable, they're just, you know, usually if you're not going to use an 8, you're going to jump down to a 6. Where both Weapon 9s and 10s kind of have a place in some builds. Back with Jonas Nova. He says, my techs have finished analyzing the ship you recovered, as well as questioning the captives. It was true. A dark Jedi named Duar Vane has been controlling Garrick's mind and emotions, causing him to be aggressive and even setting those thugs on me. Okay. Wait, so he got... So... He set you up to shoot his own daughter? Okay. This Duak Vane must pay for what he has done. And he must not gain control of the station. I'll stop him. Thank you. Please leave at once. Endgame. A dark Jedi named Ter Duak Vane has been controlling Garrick Orion and causing the rift between Garrick and Jonas Nova. Vane was doing this in an attempt to strengthen his base of power by having Nova Orion Industries build battle droids and weapons for him. Ter Duak Vane's goal is to wrest control of the Renegade Star Destroyer that was recently commandeered by former Imperial Captain Sate. So they're tying in the plot of the Nova Orion Station antics to Lost Star Destroyer instance. Okay. Alright, so we have to defeat Ter Duak's first wave. There's going to be waves of enemies. Looks like they are mostly fire sprays still. My advice would be the same as last time. Try and take out the POBs as soon as possible. Those turrets are nasty. And then you can worry about the fire sprays after that. Maybe I should have tubed it. I'm playing it pretty safe here. That's why I'm just flying out, letting shields recoup, turning around, hit him with a joust. Oh, that one's tier 7. I was like, why is this one not dead yet? I should have used a missile on that. I don't know why. I assumed they were like tier 6s again, so I just didn't even think about it. Let's finish off this decimator whose engine I've inadvertently disabled. I'm sorry to leave you hanging, buddy. Let me finish the job here. Let's just disable his weapons for fun. Oh, we disabled the whole thing. Yay! Alright, so we finished that. We gotta go do Vane's battle now, which looks like we have backup from Orion. Interesting. And Nova. So they've amended their relationship, and they've sent both of their own employees into the final fight who are getting eaten up by probably the Decimators. I'm assuming there's a Deci out there. I think I see him. Yep. So this one, because you don't want all of your allies to die, you need to take these Decimators out ASAP. Like, just go hard on them. So I'm actually gonna target their reactors. Actually, no, I'm just gonna blow them the hell up. Alright, Decimators taken out. We can now focus on the fire sprays, so let's clean those up. Again, those POBs are really dangerous anytime you're in an escort mission or a mission where you have to prevent something other than you from dying. Because they'll just keep flying around that target and blasting them, so we had to get rid of those fast. Alright, we've defeated that set of NPCs. Let's see what happens next. Ter Duak Vane must die. We have to defeat the Dark Jedi and his guard ourselves. Ter Duak himself is in a Warlord Heavy Cruiser. Tier 9? That's spicy. Woo. Alright, so for this, we're going to take out the POB like we did last time. The Warlord Heavy Cruiser is scary, so I'm going to try and not, you know. Alright, let's get out of here. I think I just got a pirate mad at me. Yep, my favorite. Yep. Got the whole pirate squad on me. I'm going to focus on Ter Duak Vane because the Tier 9 Warlord Heavy Cruise is a little bit scarier than the fire sprays. I don't know how difficult those pirates are that I pulled on me, but we can at least kind of like avoid them a little bit. I'm not used to the Warlord Heavy Cruisers actually moving. There's very few missions where they actually... Because in the duty missions, when you do the duty mission right, it just kind of like floats there. So it is a little funny. Alright, we've destroyed the Warlord ship. With me dies your hope. You will soon come to miss the Black Scale rule. What? I think they just copy-pasted the Warlord Cruiser from the Rage of the Wookiees questline where that appears and it actually flies. Because I don't know why the Dark Jedi shouted out about the Trandoshan Slaver clan as his last breath. They changed his character in the comm, though. So that's interesting. So I flew way out to try and reset the pirates, which would look like it worked. So let's go back and finish off Vane's assassins. They hit my engines. Because they did more damage than I thought they would. This is not good. Burrito, fly better. No, 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 no. That's not what I meant to do. I thought the droid computer was ready. Bombers, get them. I have a funny idea, everybody. I have a gamer theory. I think I could probably fly all the way back to the space station and repair. I gotta stop jousting like 5 of them at a time when they're all like tier 8s. I don't know why. I was just thinking these were still 6s. But nah, there's like 8s in there. No wonder they'd be eating my shields up, man. But sure enough, I was able just to fly away from them, repair, and then rerun my overloads and get them. Legends is a very cool emulator project, and the game is... Galaxies is still, like, very different than many other MMOs. But one of the major things that keeps people not continuing it, right, is just how unfriendly it is to new players, which, you know, it's better than it used to be. Not just Legends making it better, but NGE did make it a little bit more approachable than like CU and pre-CU was. But, you know, it could still be better. We've talked about this in the past. I mean, Ryan's here. We've talked about, like, doing a legacy rework. It's just hard to, like, justify that kind of work when most of the people who are frequently playing Legends and want to stay on it rather see other things implemented, such as new content or changes to areas of the game that they enjoy, not necessarily, like, Legacy getting rewritten, because most people don't really care to redo Legacy. There's a couple of people who like to go back and play it every once in a while if they have a character slot to delete, but generally people don't care. Lane's Assassin, these are the guys eating up my shields, these tier 8s, didn't even realize they're there, but we finally defeated them all. Yay! Okay, I think we can go talk to Jonas now. I think when you're playing this game, especially as a fan, like a longtime fan, you're already bought into the idea that there's going to be some jank and frustration with it, and that's just how it is. Speaking of jank and frustration, here's Jonas Nova. He says, Endgame. Yep, we did that one. And there's our reward. We get Director of Operations added to our collections for Nova Industries. And we've completed the Nova Industries collection, and we get the Starship deed for the V-Wing. It's the same stats as the A-Wing, but is a neutral ship, can be flown by any piloting career. So everyone gets an A-Wing. You get an A-Wing. You get an A-Wing. You just have to do the Nova Orion theme park twice. Hey. Nova says you did it. Because of you, I have been able to make peace with Garrick. We can begin to repair the damage that has been done by Ter Doak Vane. It will take time, but I have hope once again. I have spoken to Garrick, and we both agree to allow you full access to our engine and weapon designs. This authorization will remain even if you decide to restart your career with the company. I'm glad to have been of service. I wonder if I could ask one last favor. What can I do for you? Would you please bring this gravestone to Katarina's final place of rest? You'll find it in the upper floor of the station covered with flowers she loved. Thank you. Okay, so this last quest, I want to make an important note. Which, yeah, here's her gravestone. No trade quest item. So, when you come to the upper place of the station and you go to the area with flowers, which I believe is over here, question mark? I mean, it's in the middle somewhere. Oh, it's probably this. Yeah, this looks like a grave to me. So one thing I want to know is if you've been following along and doing the quest on the side with me, if you're watching on YouTube or whatever, you might want to stop here and wait, because once you place this gravestone, it's going to give us a buff. That's a very powerful buff. And while you can get the buff, like I think it's once a day using the item that you get as a reward, I believe the buff you get from placing the gravestone might be slightly better. And it lasts for a limited period of time, and it's a one-time get. It's for farming midlife crystals, and I think it gives you increased drop rates on space collection parts. If you're farming for some of the rare space collection part items you haven't gotten yet, like the derelict ship parts or whatever, you might want to just stop here, come back later, drop it, but for everyone's edification, I'm going to do it. Let's place the gravestone. And there it goes. And there's Katarina Orion's ghost. It's the second child in the entire game, and she's dead. And she looks like the first child from the Hero of Tatooine questline. That's great. Anyways, here's her ghost. She says, "Thank you for restoring peace between my father and Uncle Jonas and to their space station. I am really happy about that. I'm glad I could help." And then we bow and she waves and she disappears with her gravestone into the afterlife. And the buff we get is a lucky salvage. When it comes to finding midlife crystals and perhaps even the collectibles among the crumpled remains of your defeated enemies in space, you feel the luck might be on your side, and you get Katarina's toy, which you can use to get the lucky salvage brush every 22 hours. And I lied. That's the same buff as you get for using the items. So you know what? If you just want to get done with it, then there you go. But if you want to use it back to back, you could do this. Go farm for 2 hours. Use this item again. Farm for another. Just farm for 4 hours straight to get that sweet, sweet midlife crystal and collectible bonus. For me though, that'll be it for the Nova Orion theme park for now. There is still at least one more space task ahead of me that I will do finish eventually. So look forward to that one.